you by the fire. Listen, listen. There's something I must confide. I know I said that it'd be fine. I know I made it look like it'd be alright, but I think I learned my lesson, and I'm not gonna let you out of my sight. You can call me killer, 'cause I'll bring you to the light. And it might taste bitter when you're answering to God. You can call me killer as you look into my eyes. Nothing but a sinner. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the EasyChamp eEuro Championship 2023. We're here again with the second semi-final. We've seen Clapped by MV take a 2-1 victory yesterday, 3-2 it was in the game. And today we're here again with another best of three semi-final between Serbia and France. We've got Football Hunter 4 for Serbia and Mickey94120 for France. We have both of these players ready and waiting, so we will jump straight into the player stats. We'll have a look at how these players have done, throughout their time at EasyChamp and see the results that they've been pulling through. So without further ado, straight on to Team France then, and Mickey. Here we go. Let's have a look at what Mickey has brought to us so far. We can see here that his previous two games have resulted in a victory, and that is against Matthews 2003 in a round robin, and also Laura Cato. But the past five is win-win, loss, win. Prior to the two losses, we do see quite a few wins in a row there, going from the 25th of July all the way down to the 20th. So some very, very good results for Mickey nevertheless. Played 14 games, as it says on here, 47 goals scored as well, it says on the screen right now. So a very, very strong player, and someone that will definitely be coming into this game looking to cause some problems, looking to take the victory, looking to find France a spot in the final for the EasyChamp eEuro Championship. Very, very, very solid stuff from him. But now, moving on to Team Serbia and Football Hunter 4. Very, very, very solid past 5 games there. You can just see green on the board for him. He has not made much of a mistake, much error at all, with his last games being a victory against eEuro, Bestia 93, Jordan, and then I think losing to Karif Dennis, and draw. I think losing and drawing to Karif Dennis, it seems, the round robin table. So, the past 5 games is all that we can really look at now going into these games. Obviously, win-loss doesn't matter when we get to the semi-final stages of the game. It just matters about who can take the game on the day, who's playing the best on the day, who has the best strategy going into their opponents. And it's interesting to see if any of them have looked at their opponents, if they played previously, or any of that kind of fun, because it makes the tactics a lot more interesting if you know how your opponent's going to play, or the usual pattern of play that they play with. So hopefully, the players have been doing their homework here, and I'm really excited to see it. So again, just like yesterday, what we will be doing here today on the stream is we will be going into the Serbia stream, I believe, for the first half, and in the second half we'll be jumping over into the French stream. If it goes to the extra time, we'll do the same thing. First half is Serbia, second half is France, and if it goes to penalties, then we'll go between both of the players for that as well. So hopefully we see some good stuff here from both sets of players. They're both waiting to go for the match, so I will give them the heads up to go into that. I'll let you keep looking at the screen at Football Hunter. And really excited for this one today, as we will be able to see 2 more great players here, 2 more contenders for this final, which we'll be having on Monday. So really exciting stuff here right now, really exciting stuff indeed, as the players are just loading in. We'll jump over to the Serbia stream now, and as you can see, the match stream is there. The quality should be top notch. I think both streams today on 1080p, 60 FPS, obviously the best setting we can really get for one of these streams. So happy days in terms of that. The players will definitely be giving us a high quality stream. Hopefully they can match it on the field with the gameplay that they provide for us. Yesterday we've seen a very, very close matchup between Clapped by MV and his opponent Koroku, and that was the Cyprus versus Portugal matchup. Obviously it resulted in a 2-1 victory, which did go to extra time in the final game, and it was a little pinch goal at the 118th minute that secured the game for Portugal, and that's exactly what you want to see. those last-second goals, those last-second concessions. But now we get to see which teams these players are going to be playing. Would have been straight away there. We have Paris Saint-Germain versus Chelsea, it seems. So there you go, already quick on the ball to find who their team is going to be. So it's going to be a Paris Saint-Germain versus a Chelsea playing here. And it will be interesting to see, which players are going to be used. We did see PSG used yesterday by the side of Cyprus and Koroku. And, he used Ekitike, he used Messi, he used Neymar, and he also used Mbappe really, really well, really effectively. Obviously, the pace upfield is very, very important, and it's very useful as well to have that on-forward pace going on with the two players. So, we can only hope today that we can see the same sort of thing here represented by this Paris Saint-Germain side. As we just wait for these players to make their changes, I believe, at the moment. Both of these players are looking to see what tactics they can implement, what players they're going to start on the pitch, where the formation's going to go, etc., etc., as we look to jump into the game. But, both of these players have had a very convincing season, and we have to remember they have both made it to this stage here in the semi-final, so we cannot complain at all about how it's gone. We can just, be happy for how these players are playing, but straight away the kickoff will be had, and you can't really complain at the speed that these players have launched it in, but we're right underway in the game here. We can see that PSG are being controlled by the side of Serbia, and we would love to see it. The ball straight away going all the way to Neymar. He's playing Ekitike from the start. Neymar's going to get this ball out wide, but I believe that will be an offside decision from the referee there. Very, very good call. Put it back onto the offside. Unfortunate stuff. Nelly really starting well for the side of Serbia. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be, as now it's going to be cleared back away again. Back in possession of PSG. Ekitike plays it onto Fabian Ruiz, who now looks for Neymar. Neymar, we know he has the skills and the pace, but can he get it past this defence? He can't just yet, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek will play it to Mount, who now progresses forward on the field. Havertz claiming the ball, puts it forward to Aubameyang, who plays it across field, and a shot will come in just over the bar there by Foden. Unlucky indeed, but just not to be. Fair 7 minutes though, action-packed game already. Both sides having chances here to extend a lead by the one goal, breaking the draw. And, it's a very, very fast start from both teams, but the first game's always going to be, the shaky, the nervous game where the players, just try to get past their nerves and get their thought process thinking cleanly and clearly. As Hakimi is going to be running down the line now. What an influential player he was yesterday for the PSG side. But Havertz will reclaim the ball, trying to find Aubameyang, can't quite get it through. Marquinhos will send a big clear forward. It's going to be claimed by the defence of Chelsea, and it will be finding its way through to Loftus-Cheek, who now progresses towards the box. He plays it into Aubameyang, who heads it across to Fofana, and it will be a goal for Chelsea B, and France will be the team to score the first goal in tonight's semi-final. Very, very good stuff indeed from France. A brilliant header down there from Aubameyang. He could have had the header onto net, but instead looked for that pass and got a nice easy goal at the end of it. Took the keeper the right way. And there you have it. One goal already scored for Chelsea. A very, very fast game here today. And we cannot complain at all at how it is going for the Chelsea side. PSG definitely not going to be too happy with how it's happened. But Neymar does get the challenge he wants there. Great challenge in from Azpilicueta. And it will fall out for a throw-in to PSG now. Who now look to get this ball out there. Get this ball into the net. And cause some damage. It's going to be a great tackle in the centre, but the referee plays advantage for Aubameyang. Will be taken by Verratti, but Aubameyang will win that free kick in the end. Sending it forward now to the goal scorer. Loftus-Cheek is going to pass it back. It's going to be reclaimed by Neymar there. Good interception. Kante makes the interception in the centre. And we did see this a lot yesterday as well. We did see a lot of, a lot of the passes getting intercepted, especially the long through balls, with definitely one that we're getting intercepted more often, but that's not going to be intercepted as Hakimi takes the ball. He looks to find Neymar in the centre. The pass, though, just a slight bit too short, and it will not find the teammate that he was expecting, as Chelsea look to clear it away again, but it will be blown for a offside ruling on the Aubameyang, the striker. So Verratti will take the ball here, playing it forward to Ekitike. Mbappe looking to play it onwards. And it will be Ekitike to Fabian Ruiz. Mbappe trying to find a shot in there as well, but it will be scrambled away from the Chelsea defence. No goals going in just yet for PSG, but they're getting closer and closer. The play is starting to build up, and I think a key thing to take from Clapped by MV yesterday in Portugal was patience definitely worked very, very well for him. He was patient with all of his plays. He didn't rush anything in there, and eventually the goals came. And there's a long time left in this match to score 1 goal for PSG. So patience, keeping a solid back line, keeping that solid defence, and then just being patient with the goal. It will come eventually if you can put the perfection around the team for all 11 players here, and make sure that you're not going out of position, or you're not trying to force a goal to go in. You just let it happen naturally. And I think that's what's the best part about the patient game, is you can strike and you can pounce at any moment. As soon as your opponent makes a mistake, you can be on their tail. You can find that shot on net. You can find that goal. You can find that pressure that'll come. But at the moment, really, really good use of the flanks here by Chelsea, as Fofana is going to be back on the ball. He sends it back into Aubameyang, who plays a header just over the bar, and it will be regained possession for PSG here. We're just going to look to get rid of the ball. Possession stats obviously favouring Chelsea at the moment, and I think we can definitely see that from the first 34 in-game minutes we've seen so far. Marquinhos looking to get rid of the ball. He plays back to Ekitike, and it will go across to Neymar Jr. now on the left side of the field. He's going to look to play it into the centre, but it's just going to be past Fabian Ruiz, and Mason Mount will be able to clear it away again. Fofana is on the ball. Loftus-Cheek trying to win that header, but it will be reclaimed by PSG in the challenge. Azpilicueta now running the ball forward to Loftus-Cheek, back to Mount in the middle. Great interception by Marquinhos, but the referee says foul, and it will be a free kick now to Chelsea, who are already 1-0 up. So keeping any possession at this stage is a really, really big thing for them, making sure they can hold on to the ball as much as possible. Keep the lead, maybe extend the lead, but Neymar's going to reclaim possession in the centre, and that's a ball through to Mbappe, a very, very speedy player. I don't think Hall will be able to get back to him, and Mbappe one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but a great save from Kepa will stop that one from falling in. But a really, really good chance for Mbappe to level the terms here on a one-on-one challenge with the keeper. Just unfortunate he couldn't find that shot early enough there on the side of Serbia to put this game back onto level terms. Just before half-time, it would have been a very ideal time to score, but there's still time here as Fabian Ruiz is on the ball now at the edge of the box. He plays it into the centre to Marcus Verratti. Can he find the touch? No, he can't. And Mbappe will take the ball. Verratti again. And it will be put away here as Pereira is going to get a touch. Loftus-Cheek's going to send it forward. Finds Aubameyang, and now he's going to let Fofana go away again. He's already scored 1. Can he find 2? He plays it onto Havertz. Havertz looking to find it into the centre, but Nuno Mendes will claim the ball. And I believe put it out for a corner unintentionally there. And we might have a last-second drama here in the second half, as the ball will be played into the centre of the field. It will be a header 1. It's going to come into the centre. Fofana clears it back away. Still in possession of Chelsea. Hall has got the ball now. He looks to play the cross in field here, but it's going to go right to Ramos, who clears the ball away, and that will be half-time. What a half that was. An exciting half of action, but it will be Chelsea going into this with the lead, as we will now switch over to watch the France stream on the side of the winning Chelsea B team at the moment. See what they're doing differently. Chelsea B 53% possession advantage there over their opponents. But very, very good stuff there to begin with. And it is what we like to see from both sets of teams here. Let me just make sure that we're getting the right volume feed, if any. As, we don't want to be hearing game sounds that aren't relevant to this. And here we go. And it will be taken forward on the side of PSG. Kante gets a good challenge. And Fofana's trying to clear it away. Aubameyang's on the ball now. Can't quite get rid of the ball, and it will be coming right back forward. And we just need to hope here for the side of Chelsea they can hold on to this lead, but it's going to be a goal scored for Serbia there quite early on into this game, into the second half, and it will be Etike to get that goal. We're back on level terms. Havertz is on the ball now, playing it to Fofana from Aubameyang. Mount claims it in the centre. It's going to be taken away by PSG. Defence again, very, very solid defence so far shown by Paris Saint-Germain, and it will be played back to the goalkeeper, who will just clear it away. Kepa there looking to find Havertz, who gets beaten in the challenge, in the aerial challenge. It will be taken by Neymar, who looks to find Mbappe, and Ekitike in the centre. He's Ekitike looking to find that through ball back to him again, but he couldn't get there, and Fofana will be able to clear the ball away as Havertz looks for Loftus-Cheek in the centre. It will be claimed again by PSG from the aerial challenge, and it seems like in the air at the moment Serbia really are dominating, especially in this second half. We still are on level terms, so it is a very, very open game at the moment for either side to come and nab a win here. And I suspect we might be seeing a very, very close one as we push on to the remaining 30 minutes in game here. Conte tries to get a touch across Loftus-Cheek again. He couldn't find it. Fofana can't get that interception, and it will be taken across into the centre here, and it will be, the pass just not being able to come off, and Kante getting a great defensive touch, but it's going to be into Ekate again, who will make it 2-1. Sloppy defending there from France, and Ekatike will extend his goal scoring by 2, as we now see a 2-1. 2 goals scored by Serbia in the second half. No messing around here. PSG leading over this Chelsea side. Havertz looking to find the cross into the centre. Here he is, just going to play patient with this ball. He gets that cross into Aubameyang, and that's a beautiful cross. An even better save by the keeper there. Donnarumma doing an absolutely amazing job in goal, and now it'll be a counter-attack here. It'll go on to Ekatike again. Has he got the pass on? No, he hasn't just got it just yet. He will play it on. He reclaims the ball here, and he plays it back across. The shot's not yet there, as it's going to come in. A shot does happen by Neymar, but it will not be on target. A great save from the keeper to keep the ball away again. But wow, really, really good stuff. There's a change going to be made here by one of the players. And, you know, a change is needed, maybe for the Chelsea side here. And it looks like Chelsea will be making those changes just to change things around a little bit. See who you can bring on to make a positive impact. João Felix coming on there for Havertz. And we've got to look at this now and think, 2-1 down, Chelsea. What can you do to extend your lead? But on the half of PSG and Serbia, you've got the lead. You don't want to lose the lead now. You've got the lead in the first game. Can you just play a safety net for the next 30 in-game minutes? Can you play that safety net? Can you take this game all the way and then just take that first win in this best-of-3 series? We don't know yet, but it'll definitely become clear as we start to see now in the progressive minutes after the changes have happened. As you can see, Messi actually coming on for PSG, as well as Zaire Emery. But Messi coming on is a very interesting decision there. It's almost like he's going to try and, you know, strengthen the attack there. And a great shot coming in, and a follow-up's going to be there as well, and that is a beautiful play from the Chelsea side as France does equalise there. The brilliant attacking piece just came out of nowhere again, and that's what I like about watching these sort of matches in the semi-finals. The goals will come out of nowhere. These players will score. So if you are in the chat right now, I want to hear your opinion. Who do you think you want to win in this game? Do you have any favourites already? Do you support either player on France or Serbia? Or do you think, from what you've seen so far in the game, is there anybody that you'd say, you know, I think this guy will win. I think, you know, France will win here. I think Serbia will win. Just to reiterate, obviously Serbia playing PSG. France are playing as Chelsea. And, you know, we're just trying to see now how we can shape this game. But it's going to be played very, very well here by PSG up forward, as it's going to be a shot on target, and a great save from the keeper will prevent that one from going into the back of the net. And it's a very dangerous attack here. It's going to come back across, and a shot's going to come in. Another great save from the keeper, but it will still be pressure there. But a good touch from Hall and a good clearance away now. He's on the ball, playing it into the centre. Finds João Felix, who gets it onto Aubameyang. Aubameyang now has a chance to go one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He takes his time with it, places the shot well, and a beautiful execution there will regain France the lead. 3-2. This game is end-to-end. Constant pressure from either team. Either team having much opportunity to score. As Fofana now, he gets another chance just right off the kickoff, and he'll score. And just like that, in the final 10 minutes, France with Chelsea have got a 2-goal lead, and that might have just killed it for game number 1. Absolutely out of nowhere from Mickey here. Absolutely nowhere. And all of a sudden, he's able to find Aubameyang again, who finds the shot, but a great save from the goalkeeper there will assure that one doesn't go in. But them through balls to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang have really been a massive piece of magic for this Chelsea team in the second half here, to equalise the game and then to take a 2-goal lead as well. Really, really good stuff. Just cutting through the defence with one through pass, finding Aubameyang on the other end of it, and then getting that one-on-one opportunity or passing it across. Definitely been effective so far. I wonder if it can be kept going on as it's come back into the centre here. Cleared away by PSG defence very, very well. Maybe one more goal in this game here if we can find a good counter-attack here. But it looks like, Hall makes a great challenge. It looked like for a second then, I think Messi was going to be able to get a touch on the ball and have a run away. Unfortunately for him, it wasn't. 4 minutes of added time. A lot of time on the clock, obviously, for an extra time period. But it does seem like this game is over. at the 4-2 scoreline, possibly moving on to 5-2 or 4-3. But I don't think there's too many more goals left in this game, if any. As obviously we are in the dying moments of the first game. But a very, very good performance from both sets of players here so far. And we can't complain at what we have seen. The referee is going to blow up the game there. 4-2 in favour of Team France. Taking the first game against Serbia. Already on the road to causing some differences here. So we'll jump back over to my face and my caster screen as we just break down what has happened in that game. Break down what we just seen. We just seen Chelsea B for Team France. We just seen Aubameyang cutting through that defensive line, getting those through balls into Aubameyang. Really, really good passing play there. All on the ground, really. Nothing in the air in terms of passing it along. Obviously, we did see a couple of crosses in the box, a couple of headers, which one of them worked for Chelsea to score the first goal of the game. But that game was a very, very close one, as we can all agree. From the PSG point of view, though, they definitely had the lead there. They had the 2-1 lead. A couple of changes were made from either side. Messi came on for PSG, and Zaïre as well. And I think Kimpembe came on for Sergio Ramos, which didn't seem to have a positive impact on the way the game went, because all of a sudden you went from a 2-1 position to losing the game 4-2 in the next sort of 20 minutes in game. And it did cause a bit of a problem for both players. But we'll jump back across to the Serbia stream next. When we wait, we're just going to wait for them to get into the game, get them all sorted, get them ready for the second game. But this could be a chance here for France to take a 2-0 sweep and to just walk this game through with a simple and easy, easy 2 wins. And that could be the case here. We might see this as we move into the second game. Both of the players looking to get themselves forward here. Both of the players looking to find themselves a good team. I don't know if they're going to be playing the same teams. I believe they will be at PSG and Chelsea B. There you have it. Both teams set in stone, as it seems to us in the public eye. So as they just pick their teams now, they're loading into the match. So we will just switch back over to the Serbia stream. Football Hunter 4 needs to find himself here a win. He needs to win this game with a best of 3 series. The only issue is it is do or die. If you don't win, then you are out. And that is how these tournaments do work. So we need to see a win here. Nothing but a win from Football Hunter 4. But again, we will say, I will ask again, guys, in the chat. Now you have seen Mickey takes game number 1. What do you think the final game score will be? Will Mickey win 2-0? Will Mickey win 2-1? Will Football Hunter come back now and win 2-1? You tell me in the chat, who do you think will win this best of 3 series to go through and secure their spot in the final? You let me know. Keep my eye on the chat for anybody's opinions there. We might have one of the players from yesterday's match. We might have Clap by MV trying to see who he can play against in the final here. He might be watching and going, oh, I wouldn't mind playing against Mickey. I wouldn't mind playing against Football Hunter. We're getting some notes down, seeing how he can better himself for the match on Monday. A little bit of time between now and then, obviously, to sort of digest what's happened today and see how you're going to progress forward with it. But we now jump back in on the side of the Serbia stream, and already the game has started. And it's going to be played very, very fast to Hakimi on the side. He looks to play the ball onwards here to Mbappe. He finds that pass, but he won't be able to do too much of it, as Kante will be the person to get the block in there. Mount passing it into the centre. Neymar reclaiming possession though, and back to Fabian Ruiz. Atike getting a touch. Mbappe playing it back forward, but Fofana will reclaim possession for this Chelsea team. And Havertz finding Fofana again, looking to play it into the centre to Mount now. Mount trying to find one more. He can't quite get it there, and it will be Verratti to claim possession back for PSG. Mbappe now running with the ball. Atike in the centre, looking to find Mbappe again. Pass not too great in the end, and it will go back towards the Chelsea B. Possession. Fofana now in the edge of the box. Great defending from Pereira as Mbappe picks the ball up once more. Kante takes the ball away into the centre with Loftus-Cheek. Mason Mount to Fofana. Fofana looks to find Mason Mount. He gets that pass back though, and he will look now to try and break down this defence again. The patience shown. He will find Loftus-Cheek in the middle, and he will find the first goal there. Scored very, very nicely by Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and it's almost like that play came out of nowhere. Again, a nice swinging cross into the centre, finding the head of Loftus-Cheek, finding the first goal for Chelsea, which we've seen in the previous game as well. So very, very good stuff again from Team France here. Already 1-0 up in the game series. This could be the final game of tonight. The final game of the semi-finals if France can play this game the correct way. Only time will tell as Verratti claims the ball back. He plays it forward to Fabian Ruiz. Conte in a battle with him there, but Conte will clear it away. Kepa taking a touch on the ball. Clears it upfield to Fofana. Mason Mount on the pass. Aubameyang now looking for Havertz. He gets that through ball to Havertz, who's on the breakaway. Marquinhos looking to make a challenge. He can't find it. Fofana sliding in at the back post, and it will go out for a goal kick. Unfortunate for Chelsea, but now Donnarumma for Serbia on the goal kick, looking to find Ekate in the forward position. It will end up coming to Mendes after a bad header off the Chelsea players in the centre field. It's played forward to Ekatike now as they're pushing onwards towards the box. It's into Mbappe in the centre, but he won't be able to find the shot as a great tackle comes in from Chelsea. There's now Aubameyang and Mount playing the ball amongst each other. Mount's just taking a run there, playing to Loftus-Cheek. Havertz now with Fofana to Aubameyang. Aubameyang looking for Havertz. He gets the Havertz. Can he slide it across? He can, but a great defence there from PSG. And Serbia will stop that one from sneaking in. Mickey denied once more for a second goal. But very good pressure as Loftus-Cheek regains possession again. Nuno Mendes should claim this ball. Plays it back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma clearing the ball well, finding Mbappe, who finds Verratti. And it will be a good clearance once more by Hall. Finding Fofana to Mount. Back to Fofana. Mount claims it again, playing it into the centre of Aubameyang. But now it's going to be Pereira claiming it into the centre. And there is a lot of claiming going on with these passes. Not a lot of the passes are connecting right now for either player. And they're being taken in the centre. And that seems to be where the possession shift is happening. It's occurring more so in these positions. As the ball's played forward to Mbappe, who can't quite get it past Fofana. Fabian Ruiz will get a challenge though, and it will get cleared away to Mount. Chelsea making sure that defence stays solid, and also looking to extend that lead by another goal. Maybe after 2 goals, if they do get to that point, if they get 2-0 up, maybe then they'll start playing more defensive. Another swinging cross, another goal for Havertz here. And it just seems like that is the way, you know, Mickey can play very, very well on the offence. He just sends in those high swinging crosses into the back post, and there's always a player for the Chelsea team waiting in there. As a 2-goal lead's now there, Ekatike nearly finding a goal back, but just not able to put it in the back of the net, not able to convert when it mattered the most. And it is a sad thing to see, but unfortunately that is FIFA and eFootball games. You've got to score those goals. You can't be missing them, because it will come back to bite you if you can't finish those chances, especially when you're one-on-one with the goalkeeper. As Aubameyang looks to find Havertz now in the centre, it looks like Mendes again doing an excellent job in defence. Will be able to get there before him, and it's going to be cleared back away. Neymar Jr. finds Ekatike, but it will be Fofana. It will clear the ball away, and it will back to Pereira, back to Ruiz. Good passing around to Neymar Jr. Kante getting a great tackle in there, and reclaiming possession of the ball as he plays it forward to Aubameyang, who back to Mount. Mount to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek looks for Fofana up front, but he can't find them. And it will be cleared back away. Mbappe into Verratti. Verratti trying to find Mbappe again, but Hall reclaims possession this time. Mount back on to Fofana. No, Ramos with a brilliant challenge, stopping anything from happening as Ruiz now has a little bit of time to run, but he goes right into Kante's path when it will be reclaimed for Chelsea. Mickey playing a very, very clever game at the moment. He's just soaking up the pressure, taking counter-attacking opportunities, looking to extend that lead. Another goal, already up by 2 goals here in the first half. A very, very good position to go into the second half, being 2 goals up in play. And I do believe the referee is going to be looking to blow his whistle very, very quickly here, as it is 46 minutes, and there you have it. The game will go on to a tie. And we'll now be switching back across, obviously, to the victor's possession. And we'll be looking now to see the France stream. But I wonder what these players are going to try and do now. We see some changes being made from the side of Serbia. But obviously, from France's point of view, they're cracking on with the game. They're ready to go. They're looking now to cause some more damage. And we can only hope here that the France team can keep this lead going. They've already shown us why they deserve it, and this could be a chance for them to win the game just in 2 games. Don't have to take it to a fair game, don't need to take it to all 3 games, the best of 3. Players are playing very well with the ball at the moment. Azpilicueta taking the touch on the ball, looking to get the ball forward now to Aubameyang, but it will be cleared back away. And now a good touch across wing to Kante. It will be Mount trying to claim the ball, but he can't quite do too much with it. And it will fall back to Loftus-Cheek. Mount claims possession once more, playing it forward to Fofana, who has a chance on net here. He could make it free. He does make it free with a cheeky chip goal, getting it past the goalkeeper. 3-0. And the chances of this game ending right after this match are very, very high. Very, very good stuff. I think Serbia looking to make some changes here. Unfortunately, for Football Hunter, there's a long way back here now. 3 goals to score in the second half. Some serious changes need to be made. But on the side of Chelsea, you know, if you can keep scoring goals and not really have much of a threat on your own net, then why change it? Why would you change how you're playing? You just stay the same. You'll play how you're playing so far, and I believe that's what's going to happen. I mean, we can go and switch back into Serbia here to take a look at what changes are being made on the field, just for our viewers here today. See what's actually going to be changing on the side of this Paris Saint-Germain team. I think Lionel Messi is definitely coming on there for one of the players. Neymar maybe subbed off as well. But we do believe the game is back underway now. And we can see the game 3-0 in favour of Chelsea, in favour of Team France and Mickey. But PSG sending a shot on net there. Messi nearly getting a very, very fast goal off. Just unable to convert in the end. Unfortunate scenes there, but again, it's a scary, scary game. This sometimes when you're watching your favourite player playing, you know, it doesn't always go your way. And what we're seeing here as well, when we were looking at the head-to-head before, Football Hunter actually had 5 wins in the past 5 games. So really, he's the person who'd be predicted to win this game, whereas Mickey had 2 losses in that last 5. He's not won as many games overall. Mickey would be the underdog, and Mickey is definitely doing the underdog story the right way here. 3-goal lead, 1 game up already in the series, and he's 3 goals up with just 30 minutes in game left of the game here, plus extra time. And then we've got lots of time here with Loftus-Cheek. He sends it into Fofana, can't quite find him. Kante plays it forward here. A shot coming on for Mount. He gets the shot, but it's cleared away for the corner. And again, we're seeing close, very, very close attempts here at net. Still for Chelsea, who are already 3 goals up here. And he could run away with it. Team France could run away with it here. There's nothing to say they can't. And we're just going to wait now for this ball to clear away. It's going to be headed back across, and it will be taken by Messi. And it will be going forward with a TK. He finds, I believe, Mbappe, who now is on the ball running forward, trying to find a pass into the centre field. He gets that pass off for PSG here. It's do or die at this point in time. You've got to score a goal. He breaks through the defence, finds the pass into the centre, but it is defended well by Chelsea when it comes to that point. And it shows how a lapse in concentration can cost you very, very heavily in a game of eFootball. Because that lapse of concentration has definitely occurred here for Football Hunter, and he's gone 3 goals down in those moments because of it. And, you know, he's had the chances to come back and find a goal or 2 here, Football Hunter. We can't say, you know, it's been completely one-sided this game, because there's been chances for both players in both halves of the game. Obviously, Chelsea having a lot more chances, and it definitely shows by the scoreline here as well. But we can only, you know, see now in the last 20 minutes. I don't really see a game here where PSG get back into this game for Serbia here. I think Serbia might just have to play for pride now. But, you know, what do I know? Is it only he can know what's going to go on in his mind. He until he gives up, this game still has a surface to go either side. Although the game definitely suggests that it's going to be in favour of France as another chance comes in there. It will be offside. And I believe Mickey had already sort of assessed the situation as he just loft the ball out of the field either way. But wow. So far we are seeing a very, very interesting game. We can only hope now, with these changes being made from Mickey now, he's just going to be looking to defend for the final, you know, moments of the game, really. There's no need to push on any further. It looks like he'll be progressing his way to the grand finals to face clapped by MV, who we seen yesterday, Portugal, who played, I think, as Bayern Munich. So we might have a Bayern Munich-Chelsea final, which would be exciting. Two teams that we don't really, associate. They're the most common team so far in the semi-finals has been PSG, with two players, Koroku and Football Hunter, playing PSG. But I'm starting to think PSG might not be the strategy, as both teams who play PSG have been in the losing situations here in the game, and there isn't long left now on the clock to go, as a lot of changes have been made from both sets of players. A goal really needed by PSG here, but they just can't squeeze it through and find it, as we are coming into the last 10 minutes of in-game time here. As Aubameyang, he's got an option to cross the ball here. He does play the ball across, but it will be too late, and PSG will reconquer possession of the ball. And he now looks to get the ball forward, just get the ball going, but he can't find that. And as I've said, at this point in time, you've got to try and force a goal, because otherwise, you'll be left behind. But as I mentioned earlier, when you try and force a play in a game of FIFA or eFootball, it doesn't necessarily work in your favour. Not with these types of games anyway. You can't force something to happen. It's better to let it happen naturally. Otherwise, a lot of things can go wrong. And it is frustrating. You've got to be patient, but you can't be patient at this situation. And that is understandable, as Aubameyang nearly makes it 4-0. Nearly lets the reality sit in for Football Hunter there, if it's not already doing so, as we've got 5 minutes in game here left to go for both of these players. It doesn't seem like a comeback is on anytime soon, as we are coming into the final moment of the game. 3-0 in favour of Chelsea, maybe 4 here. It will find João Felix, who finds the pass to Kovacic, who plays it back to João Felix. It will come off one of the defenders, and it will be 4. It will be Kovacic to put the goal in. Oh, João Felix to put the goal in, sorry. Kovacic to thread the ball through to Felix. As now we're in 89th minute. And there's not really much to change here now. It is now 4 minutes of extra time. Maybe a goal in here for consolation, as it's going to come forward. Great defending. Koulibaly reclaims possession of the ball. João Felix now to Aubameyang. Aubameyang to Fofana. The ball being played around Kovacic. Aubameyang reclaims possession. Maybe room for a 5th goal here. And it might be, as it's a one-on-one chance. He plays it over to Aubameyang, who plays it to the back post to Felix. And it will go out for the end of the game. 4-0 there. Mickey being victorious in a sweep fashion in this best-of-3 game series. What a game for France. Unfortunate there for Serbia. But now, we know who the winner is. We've seen who has dominated the game. We have seen who has taken the lengths needed to cause some damage there. And now, all we can really do is congratulate Mickey on progressing into those finals. We've got a nice little Portugal-France matchup there. Mickey versus Clapped by MV. Should be a brilliant final, which I think I'll be covering on Monday and at the same time. So very, very strong players going into that match. Football Hunter, very unfortunate indeed there. But, those kind of things unfortunately happen. But a very, very good performance from him nevertheless. He showed up, he played a game. Unfortunately, it wasn't the game to win. But Mickey will be progressing on to the finals on Monday. So there's nothing left to do here, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you very much for watching this stream. And if you tuned in yesterday, thank you for watching that as well. We're going to be back hopefully on Monday night with the finals of the EasyChamp Euro Championship, which will be France versus Portugal, Mickey versus Clap by MV. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have been Ped, your commentator this evening. Thank you very much for the opportunity to EasyChamp. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you